What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel. It's another Hot Butcher beer, and we're diving back in. It should be one of the last ones I'm going to have in the refrigerator. If it's not, there may be one more, but I'm pretty sure this is the last of this Hot Butcher drop. It is the Galaxy Bowl. What a cool name. What a great label. It's a Galaxy hopped double IPA, clocking in at the standard 7.5% ABV. We see a lot of these from Hot Butcher. I'm fine with this. I love this ABV range. It's a little bit higher than I typically like for a daily drinker, but when it's Hot Butcher, we grab it, we drink it, we review it. We don't care what the ABV is. Does not matter today, guys. Love it. So again, this is going to be predominantly, it is 100% Galaxy hopped. So on the back, they give you the Galaxy notes, which are ripe peach, sweet pineapple, and juicy passion fruit. Sounds delicious. I'm all for this. I love passion fruit. I love peach. I love the stone fruit thing. I love tropical. Let's dive into Galaxy Bowl, see what it's about. Sometimes you'll see that Hot Butcher will do a huge, 4 or 5 hop combination. Other times they just do the one, and today it's just the one Galaxy hop that is used. So let's get into this. No canned on date because lately, and predominantly, there isn't a canned on date, but I know this is fresh, probably within the last month from Chicago up to northern Michigan. Shout out to M4 for distribution and Jason, Hop Warden of the North, my man. So as I'm pouring this, man, geez, it's a frickin' haze bomb. I mean, just cloudier than clouds. It's darkness, as in the haziest of haze. When I poured it, it's not that super dark orange, but a little bit more towards that sunset yellow. You can see a lot of that. It looks beautiful. Unless it's actually a fantastic New England style. One of the better ones I've seen from Hot Butcher, even at 7.5%. I mean, there's a darker off-white head sitting on top, very tightly compacted, very creamy, very dense, sliding down the glass very nicely. Looks great. This already smells tropical and passion fruity and apricot peach. I'm getting a massive whiff of that, guys, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm a foot at least from this glass right now. That's crazy. Let's get the aroma official. Let's go. I get a lot of tropical, juicy pineapple mango. A little bit of sweet honey pine resin. Peaches and kiwis. I don't know if I'd be yes, passion fruit 100%, but I'd say there's definitely berries and kiwis and mangoes and papayas. Maybe a touch of lemon and oranges. It does smell sweet. There is this nice little hint of passion fruit that very well could be the kiwi thing that I'm smelling. But what else was on here? Sweet pineapple, I get it. I said peach. Man, juicy passion fruit. I think that's everything. I do get that, plus a couple other extra things. Let's not go any further on the nose, guys. Galaxy Bowl to the taste. Cheers. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. There's a lot of candied goodness in this beer. And it's not as bitter as some of the other Hot Butcher beers on the back end. It's definitely a more refined sweetness. I get definitely there's this melony, peachy, cantaloupe, honeydew, overripe peach going on. I do get a sticky papaya. If you guys have ever opened a papaya, sometimes it's got that mustiness. I don't really get the must, but I'm getting more of that tropical papaya, mango, pineapple thing. Kiwi is definitely something in here. I think it's an overripe tart kiwi, playing very nicely into the back end with the juiciness. Is it passion fruit? It very well could be. But I don't know. Sometimes I mistake that for kiwi in a beer. When I get a passion fruity flavor, it's very sharp and tart and fruity, acidic, kind of something like that. This, I'm more on the kiwi peach end of the spectrum than I'd say 100% passion fruit. Certainly notes of that. This is very juicy. And as I drink this, it does get a little bit drier on the back end. There is a nice touch of sweet honey pine, a little bit of white bread. This beer overall is on the sweeter, candied, juicy end of the spectrum. It's a very tasty, smooth beer. Creamy mouthfeel, super creamy. I don't know if it's like the creamiest Hot Butcher I've had, but it's up there in the conversation. Very smooth, very, very soft. Slightly marshmallowy, candied goodness. This is great. Like, how can one have a complaint, really? There is some sort of like acidity on this beer, like whether it's a sweet pineapple or mango or papaya, that's to be debated. But again, I get overripe kiwis, which could be, again, this passion fruit thing. I'm getting this like honey candied, like jammy bread. There's certainly nothing too dry about this beer. Like, yes, it tries to refine itself on the back end, take some of the sweetness away, and it does. But it's not like it's going to jump out at you with a big hot punch. It's not like it's super dank or resinous pine. There's nothing like that going on. This is definitely a juicy, hazy boy at the end of the day. I dig it, man. It's a very tasty beer. It's super tasty. Like, could put this down, no problem. Peach, honeydew, mango, kiwi is like the main driver I'm getting in this beer right now. It is what it is. It's super good, super soft, a little bit on the sweet end for me, but still really good at 7.5%, like super drinkable. Crazy drinkable with soft mouthfeel. 4.25 out of 5, guys. I probably could go higher. I probably could. I could go like 4.35, but I'm just going to stick with my guns. 4.25 out of 5. Great beer from Hot Butcher. What do you expect, man? It's another one in the books. Till next time, cheers, pros, Yamas, whatever you want to say. It's another cerveza.